Sorry. What's up, Internet? Current 1776 here. Taking a nap in the woods. Time for Mission 84, y'all. February 2022. Bit overcast, cloudy day in and out. Partly cloudy, sunny. I think it's going to be sunny here throughout. So, I mean, it happens, right? You know, you set up camp and you, hey, let me test this out, be sure I got it right, and you end up falling asleep. You know, it was kind of cloudy and a little bit cool out. And, you know, sometimes it's good to get you a little power nap in. So no more power napping. The sun is out. Hopefully it's going to be out for a little bit so we can get through this here video. Mission 84, yeehaw, a Battlbox. Why don't y'all join me as the sun goes back behind a cloud and we break into this here box, yeehaw. Sorry about the snoring. Not really sorry, to be quite honest with you. That was a good nap there. So, Mission 84 of Battlbox. Yeah, boy. Right there is your mission brief. We're gonna jump right on into it. You wanna know why? Because when I'm done, I'm gonna get back in that right there, take another nap. So first up in the basic box for Mission 84, we got the Climate V-Seat. I love Climate. They got awesome stuff, like hammocks and things like that. It's freaking awesome. They do a lot in the comfort area of the outdoors and adventure, right? This little rascal right here, I'm telling you, probably the most versatile, easy to pack, easy to use little comfort seat for your bum I've used in quite some time. I got one right here in my pocket. Don't have it in a mystery spot, I got it in my pocket. The one thing I really like about this, I can pack this thing down so small, it'll even fit right into the pocket watch pouch of most pants and blue jeans and things like that. Comes with a Velcro strap that you can continue to use or not. It's up to you. You can use it to lash down other gear. Here is it unfolded. Quick to deploy, pretty much in one breath. And there you go, the V-Seat. This thing's great, y'all. Be quite honest with you, I've been using this at my son's basketball games. I got a bony butt, man. Sitting out there on those hard bleachers is pretty tough, but I can put that in my pocket, break it out, and everybody's like, look at this guy. Put that right there in my pocket, and I'm good to go. So this has been a butt saver at my son's basketball games. However, it's designed for the outdoors and camping. Just want to kind of give you a little idea of versatility, right? You can use this for all sorts of things. So, number one, keeping your butt nice and comfortable when you're sitting down on something hard or sitting for a long time. It's great for when you're in camp. Obviously, if you got to sit on a stump or a log or something, you can put this down. It's great for putting down if you have to kneel and do some work like starting a fire or processing tinder or doing anything when you got to kneel down on some wet ground or something. You can use this for that. Tons and tons of uses, and bottom line is this: it packs up small, you can put it away, and it's not in your way, but it's there when you need it. The V-Seat from Climate, I love it. You will too. It's just a great little piece of kit to add to your outdoor adventure and basketball game loadout. Yeehaw. So second up in the basic box is something that, to be quite honest with you, I'm glad that we found, because I've got a piece of gear that I was really upset that I had some tears in it. This product right here is really cool. Number one, because there's many things that you can use it for. Number two, it's just not some boring, there goes the sun again, it's not some boring thing that you put on your gear and it looks ugly and you're like, so what am I talking about, right? What am I talking about? I'm talking about the No-Sew custom Battlbox patches. No-Sew custom Battlbox patches right here. This company No-Sew is really awesome, and there's reason behind the name No-Sew. So it's patches that you don't have to sew, and holy crap, do they not work great. I mean, did I say that right? Do they not? They do work great, but they don't suck. Let me put it that way. Did I even say that right? You know what I'm getting at. These things are cool. I say things are awesome a lot, and I freaking mean it. So No-Sew, you got to go to their website and check out their website. Tons of different designs, tons of different shapes. So how boring is it to have your nice pair of outdoor gear, like a jacket or something like that? You get a rip in it. You want to continue using it, but you got this rip in it, and you put some boring freaking patch on there. Well, these patches right here not only work great, not only are easy to apply, but they simply work. Open this one up here. Hopefully the wind don't blow my seat in this way. You got this smaller X-shaped patch right here with the Battlbox logo on it, and it's kind of got some subdued camo look to it. And then you got this solid black with the Battlbox helmet right there on top. So for instance, my jacket right here that I was given years ago by a guy I was filming at Honey Break. If you don't know what Honey Break is, it's like the freaking most ridiculous place to go duck hunting on the planet. So when I was a videographer, I went out and filmed a guy there, and he bought me this jacket. It was a very expensive jacket, very freaking warm. This little thing right here is warm, but I wear it a lot when I'm outdoors. I get it ripped on briars and things like that. So I've got tons of little holes in it, but I also had a rather large hole right here in the sleeve area of this jacket. It sucked, right? Put this on, it's flexible, so it's not going to hinder the flexibility of the garment that you're using. Or heck, if you get a hole in your tarp, or you get a hole in that hammock over there, you can use these for that. They're flexible, but holy crap, do they ever freaking work. They stick on. You use a little bit of heat with a hair dryer, or you can set it out into the sun and just let it sit out there in the sun, and the sun will heat it up enough to where the adhesive on there will bond, and it's not coming off. I have tried to take this off of this jacket. Every day I've been moving it around like this, snatching on it and whatever, and it's not coming loose. I also had a hole right here, kind of in the lower back area, patched it right up. So now I haven't changed necessarily the look of my garment. I still wear it out in public and all, even though I got patches on it. The patches look cool, and I don't have to worry about tearing up this jacket anymore. I'll just add another patch. Yeehaw. It's one of those things that you may not think you'll ever use, but when you do, you're going to be highly impressed. And it doesn't look like just some stupid black, solid black patch or something like that. Great company. Met the lady that owns the company out at SHOT Show. She actually had our patches at her booth and took her knife and cut into a very expensive backpack to show how this works. And I stand by it. It's an awesome product, and you get a little bit of Battlbox swag to add to your gear. Tarps, backpacks, sleeping bags, things like that, especially synthetic products. Works freaking awesome. NoSewPatches.com. Check her website out, man. Freaking awesome. Washable. They're not going to get damaged in the wash. So the third and final item in the basic box is an EDC knife, and it's gorgeous and it works great. And I got one in my pocket, but I'm gonna show you the one out of the box first. The Fox Edge Olea. I think I said that right, Olea. So you Pro Plus subscribers are getting more than one blade this month, but you basic subscribers are definitely leaving with a great knife right there. Check that dude out. So let's have a gander at it, shall we? So again, it's from Fox Edge. It's called the Olea. It is a very beautiful knife. Nice accents here with this olive wood handle, or olive wood scale on one side right here. Extremely sharp 8CR13 MOV blade. This blade has really good corrosion resistance, so it's great for EDC, for using for multiple tasks and getting wet or getting a little bit of condensation on if you're in and out of hot and cold environments. Has nice jimping right here on the top, right where you can lay your thumb to help give you some more leverage. It does have ball bearing pivot with the flipper right there. Locks very well. There's your locking mechanism. Really good clip. That's nice and tight. That's not a weak clip right there, so it gives you some security when it's in your pocket. And the construction is great on this. Absolutely great frame lock flipper style blade right there from Fox Edge. Fox Edge is just, I'm really digging their craftsmanship and the quality of their blades, and this is no different from anything else that they make. So how about that, basic box subscribers? Really awesome EDC folder from Fox Edge, the Olea with the olive wood scale right there. And I've got one right here that I've been using for a little over a month or so. It's a great knife, holds its edge very well, and it is a head turner, and it's a very high quality knife at an affordable price in my pocket, sir. So now it is time for the advanced box. The advanced box features an item that I shared in a live feed a while ago. Wanted to get people's honest opinions on it. I think I gave one or two away. I think I gave one away. And I'm telling you, I've used this way more than I thought I would when I first saw it. It's freaking great. and you're fitting to have one if you're an advanced level and up. It's called the Lightband Active 520. It's a headlamp, or a head torch, as people across the pond call it. So here's the box anyway. It's the Lightband 520. 210 degree illumination on this thing. It's freaking awesome. So in the package, you get instructions, you get the battery pack that goes on it, you get a charger, and the Lightband itself. This is what I like about this headlamp. I can ball that dude up into my hand, throw it in a pack, put it in a pocket, toolbox, whatever. Throw it in my hammock stuff sack, and it doesn't hardly take up any space. Got one here in a mystery spot, of course, put together. Let me show you this thing. So on the back here, we've got this elastic area right here for you to slide your battery pack up inside there. And then it has this cord here that plugs in to the switch area on the front of the Lightband. So one thing I do like about this right straight out of the gate, which is cool, is this patch here on the back is reflective. So if you're in a group and you're walking in front of somebody and they have a light, they'll be able to spot you pretty easy with that reflection there on the back, or vice versa. So as you can see here on the front, it's a flexible LED strip, very comfortable right here on the front, where the area that's going to be touching your skin. If you don't have a hat on or something like that, and it's directly on your forehead, it's nice and comfortable. It's not going to bother you necessarily. Pretty much one size fits all. If you got a weird shaped head, this is still going to work well, and you don't have a light up front that you got to worry about hitting on things. So on the front here, you got your switch right where your connection point is. Push it one time and you got your bright setting, your high setting right here, which is 520 lumens. Cool thing is this kind of like a flood. It's all out, nice wide beam on it. So if you're working on something, you don't have to keep, if you got a central light that's just a spot or something and you're working, you kind of have peripheral, which is nice, that's being illuminated. So push it one time, you got your high beam. Once it's been on for a few seconds, you push it again, it's going to turn off, which I like. Some lights, you have to go all the way through the cycle of settings before it goes to off. So this one here, after you have it on for a little bit and then you push it again, it turns off, which is nice. But if you quickly go from that one to the next, even lower, or your mid to low, mash it again, you've got red light, which is awesome, okay? Red light is great when you're just doing simple tasks, when it's not stressful on the eyes. It's plenty of light so that you can do what you need to do in camp or be a little bit incognito if you want to. So that's where the red light comes in, works freaking great. Mash it again, now I have a blinking white light. So in an emergency situation, if you need to, if you're stuck on the side of the road, you keep this in your vehicle perhaps. You can hang this up on the back of your vehicle or whatever if you don't have any other type of light source to alert people that are oncoming that, hey, I'm here, move over, don't run me over. So you got your white flash, and that is it. So you got high beam, mid, low, red, flashing white, and off. So the battery is 1800 milliamp hours, 26 hours of light in the low setting. USB-C chargeable is your USB-C connection so that you can charge this. The other thing that I really love about this, and I really wish there was one available when I was a chiller mechanic, I had to wear a hard hat every day. It didn't matter if I was outside in the middle of the desert, I had to wear a hard hat. Nothing was going to fall on my head, but I had to wear a hard hat according to my employer. And oftentimes, we needed flashlights, and we would take the front of headlamps off and glue them to the front of our hard hats. We would strap them on with all sorts of different things, tape, zip ties, whatever, to try to keep them on there. If I had this, it would have been a game changer. This right here fits great over a hard hat, and it'll stay put, and it lights up your workspace. All the stories this old boy right here could tell. So I broke out my old everyday hat that I used to wear to show you guys what I'm talking about. Look at that. Lightband. Boom. No taping, no zip ties, no gluing, just light. So if you wear a hard hat at work, You're welcome. Man, where was this thing? Back when I used to turn wrenches for a living. So that is your advanced item, the headlamp or head torch, the light band active 520, and throw pretty much anywhere. It's there when you need it. Come on. Please don't start raining. Please don't start raining. It's starting to get awful cloudy out here. So next up is the Pro Box. And in the Pro Box, we have two items that will work great during this time of year. Kind of cool out or very cold all over the country right now. Been getting into the 20s and 30s at night, which is, you know, cold for us here. I'm sure plenty of you are like, that ain't cold. And you're right, I've been cold before and it sucks. And these things will help you in the situation of being cold. So the first item in the Pro Box is the 511 Tactical Halo Neck Gaiter. Right here in this bag, 511. It's a neck gaiter. I got one in the mystery spot here, so I don't have to open the package there. Save me a little bit of time. So let's face it, you've seen a lot of people over the last couple years using neck gaiters for a mask solution when they go into a place that requires them to wear a mask. Not everybody wants to wear surgical looking masks and KN95 masks and things like that. So a lot of people have been using neck gaiters for that. And hey, you do you, right? If you have to do it and that serves the purpose, use the neck gaiter. So this one's from 511. It's not extremely stretchy, which I kind of like. It's got enough stretch for you to use it right, but it's not like you can stretch that thing out and it's going to lose its shape and it's going to tear up on you. This is a very quality neck gaiter right here. And you can use it for tons of things. Put it over your neck to help keep your neck warm. Use it as a headband if you need to. If you need to keep your hair in check. If you got long hair, I'm losing my hair. I can't sympathize with you on that. However, you know, some people like to keep their hair back and the mullets are coming back in, which I think is awesome. If I could grow a mullet, I would totally have a mullet right now. But anyway, you can use this as a mask, as a face, face protection, neck protection. You can pull it over your head, sleeping in a hammock at night. Of course, you need a bottom quilt and a top quilt and things like that, because if you're not careful, you can freeze your butt off in a hammock right there. But a lot of times our head and face and neck are exposed. These things right here trap a lot of heat. I'm telling you, it's kind of interesting how something so thin in this area where we have a lot of blood flow can help you keep warm. And when you can keep your neck and your head warm, it's kind of like your hands and your feet. You keep those areas warm, areas of high blood flow around arteries and things, you're going to stay warmer than you would otherwise, right? I don't even know if I have to demonstrate it, but I will, yeehaw. You can put that thing on over your neck. Partly why I have a beard, right? Keeps my neck nice and warm. But anyway, you got yourself a neck gaiter. You can pull it up, cover your ears, cover your face. Oh, just got done eating beard there. I have to pull it from the top. You got a way to cover your mouth. Helps keep you warm. Anything to help keep you warm, yeehaw, right? So that's your neck gaiter. If you want, you can use it as a bandana, for a headband, sweating, whatever. And, during the summertime, get one of these nice and wet, put it around your neck, help cool you off as well. So that is the first item in the Pro Box to go along with the second item, which also keeps you warm. Another thing I wish I had years ago, matter of fact, I wish I had this a few months ago when there was one cold day when I was deer hunting with my son. And thank God I keep wool blankets in my truck and stuff like that, because if we didn't have that, we'd have frozen to death. Got way colder than we thought it would. This is from Zippo. It's the HeatBank 9S Plus Rechargeable Hand Warmer. You talking about a freaking game changer? This thing's ridiculous, y'all. Here's the box. Let me show you. HeatBank 9S Plus. Up to 9 hours of heat. It's got dual port 5200 milliamp hour power bank on it, so you can use this thing to charge your devices if you want to. It's got a digital display and a flashlight. I'll be honest with you, I've used hot hands for years. They work okay, but they're not great, right? This thing is awesome. Fits perfect in your hand. It's almost like holding a grip to a bang bang or a pew pew, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to say the GUN word because they might take my video down. Ridiculous. This thing heats up and it's freaking awesome. You keep them in your pocket and keep, you just basically hold it in your hand and it warms your hands up. You can, in a sleeping bag or something like that, you can use this. You can keep a couple of them if you got 2 of them right there where you can grab them. You can throw it down in the foot box of your sleeping bag, and it'll help warm that area up. And believe it or not, this thing gets freaking, it doesn't get warm at the high setting. It gets freaking hot at the high setting. It amazes me. As a matter of fact, this one right here, hopefully there's enough battery in it. The one that I've been testing is in my hunting pack, which is at the hunting club. I left it there by accident. So this one right here, I took out of the package, and it had some battery power in it, and I turned it on and forgot about it. I think I left it for almost 2 hours. Went and picked it up, and man, it's like, I might could fry an egg on this thing. So as you can see here on the front, you got a little display. Here on the top, you've got 2 USB outs. That's where you can charge devices if you want. And there's your in for your hook that to power and charge this up. A quick break from your regularly scheduled programming. All right, so I couldn't get this freaking screen to show up on the camera, so I'm out here in the dark after shooting the video to show you better. So you hold it down for 3 seconds, comes up. Now you can see the screen, yay. So there's your battery level. It says 1, and then there's a bar there. So that means one side's heating up, which feels like it's this side. It's already heating up. Low. Mash the button again. It's medium power, one side. High power, one side, or high heat, one side. Mash it again, it changes to a 2. So both sides low heat. Both sides medium heat, both sides high heat. And I'm telling you, like, it's already heating up. You don't have to wait for this thing. Like, it's already heating up. And to be quite honest with you, 2 high, probably get away with 2 low all day long, or 1 high, because that cat is already hot. So turn it off, you hold it down, it goes away. Now what you can do is just hit it 1 time, and it'll show you your battery level, at least, and then double tap that for your light. Double tap to turn it off. All right, back to the video. Sorry guys, I couldn't show you the screen. Awesome little piece of kit right here to help keep you warm. It's freaking great, like game changer. The heck with those old hot hands. This bad boy right here does the job. And it's simply one of those things. You can use this anywhere. If you work in an office environment and you get cold and chilly or whatever, your hands are cold or whatever, you can keep this at your desk, turn it on every now and then, warm those hands up. In an outdoor situation, clearly this is great to have. In hunting situations, some of the coldest I've ever been in my entire freaking life was duck hunting, and sometimes deer hunting, but duck hunting's really cold for me. And when I get cold, I turn into a grouch. This thing right here, your hands are getting cold, turn it on. It heats up and you keep your hands warm. You got the pockets in your jacket, you slide it in there, keeps your pocket nice, and it's ridiculous. It works great, and you just recharge it and use it again and again and again. And if you need to charge a phone or something like that, you got a way to do that. I mean, it's not its primary function, but it can do that, right? Having gear that can do multiple things is a great thing to have. I love this Zippo thing, man, and it gets super, I'm telling you, it gets super, super warm at the highest setting. It's ridiculous. So now it's time for the Pro Plus box, knife of the month. I don't know about you guys, but I love bushcraft. I love fixed blade knives. I love knives that you could do all sorts of things with. And I really like things that lean into the traditional style of things when it comes to bushcraft. And this knife right here hits all those points, like 100%. So the knife I'm talking about is the Lord & Field Tommy P. Thousands of years, I'll leave that open. For thousands of years, folks in Finland have been using puukko style knives. Bushcraft, things out in the woods, farm, everything. That was their style of knife, the puukko style knife. That's what we have, the Tommy P from Lord & Field, and it's a puukko-esque knife right here. You got your nice leather sheath for it to go in, and here is a very nice bushcraft style knife right here. I've been using the crap out of it lately, testing it out in all sorts of different scenarios. It's a solid knife. So let's take a little closer look at it. So here's the Tommy P Puko. So what we have here is an Aus 10 steel blade with a stacked leather handle right here, which is really, really nice. Nice solid pommel here on the back. Scandi grind, 90-degree spine. Fits great in the hand. It's the perfect size for a not too big but not too small bushcraft style knife right here. And that 90-degree spine freaking throws hellacious sparks with a ferro rod. It's awesome. So I'm gonna show you mine that I've been using down here in the mystery spot. Look at that bad boy. I've been beating the crap out of this knife, and it hasn't failed anywhere. Handle, blade, nothing. This bad boy is freaking awesome right here. And when I tell you it showers sparks when it comes to a ferro rod, I'm telling you, the scrapers, or you know, the carbon steel that comes with most ferro rods don't hold a light to this thing. So I got a couple ferro rods right here. I just want to quickly show you these. So here's a ferro rod with the scraper that it comes with. I don't know how well you can see that, but it works pretty good. All right. Use the 90-degree. Don't use your blade when striking. You talking about a pet peeve of mine? You see people use their sharp end, the blade to run a no. 90-degree spine. 90-degree spine. Serious, right? Like you need that in a bushcraft knife. Look at that. Might set the place on fire. Look at that thing. That 90-degree spine is freaking nuts on a ferro rod. Look at that. Works amazing, absolutely amazing. And with the 90-degree spine, you can process tinder. You can use it to scrape tinder for, like, say, fat wood or anything like that, to get nice fine shavings to help you start a fire. 90-degree spine is essential when it comes to a bushcraft knife. Also, in my opinion, a Scandi grind is like the perfect grind for bushcraft work. So this has a Scandi grind. It is a great workhorse knife. Don't just leave this at home in a collection. This is meant to be used. Get out there and beat on this knife in the woods doing bushcraft stuff. You're gonna enjoy the crap out of it, promise you. Again, leather sheath, just a beautiful little setup right there for the bushcrafter. Yeehaw. And if you're not a bushcrafter, I recommend you get out and you do some bushcraft. It's a ton of fun. I got this area, I love to come out here. Number one, to test stuff, but set up a little camp and practice bushcraft skills. This is on my hip or in my pack for bushcraft all the time now. Promise you. So that's Mission 84 Battlbox, folks. A really cool box this month. It's got a little bit of everything in it, from keeping you warm to giving you light to keeping you comfortable, to fixing your gear, and of course the use of blades as tools, right? Especially that rascal right there. So quick recap, we've got the light band right here. Awesome light, very versatile. You can pack it up nice and small, throw it anywhere, lasts a long time as far as its battery life. And I'm telling you, although you may think it looks like something out of comic books like Cyclops or whatever, it is a freaking awesome headlamp. Of course, we got things in here to keep you warm that we talked about earlier. We've got the Halo neck gaiter from 511. Of course, you can use it as a mask if you have to go in a place that requires you to wear a mask, and that will protect you. And then you can use it to obviously keep yourself warm, put it over your ears, over the top of your head, use it as a headband. Tons of uses in the outdoors for a neck gaiter. And then this Zippo right here, freaking awesome. Has a flashlight, can recharge things if you need it to. Number one purpose is to keep you warm. Great for your hands, keep it in your pockets, throw it in the foot box of your sleeping bag. The heck with the hot hands that you gotta kind of stir up and get warm or whatever, and then they're just trash when you're over with. It's reusable, it's built to last, it's from Zippo. They know what they're doing. It's a great company and a great product. Then we got the Climate V seat right here. I freaking love that thing. Fold it up nice and tight, and you can put it in your front pocket or back pocket of your pants, and it's there when you need it. Keeps you off the ground if you need to kneel down on wet ground, or you need to sit on a stump or something like that. You can roll it up and use it as a pillow if you need to. Awesome, awesome piece of kit right here that you're thoroughly going to enjoy, and it's got that climate quality, which that's what they do, is they make quality camp comfort gear, and I freaking love it. And then we've got the no-sew repair patch right there. I'm telling you guys, why have a boring, ridiculous looking patch on some gear that you've repaired, be it a backpack or your hammock or a jacket or a pair of pants or rain gear or whatever that may be, when you can have something with a really cool design and shape to it, and it just fits your personality or whatever. So we've got the custom Battlbox patches right here. If you've got something that needs a patch, put it on there and try it. You're going to be amazed. It freaking works better than any other patch out there and looks better. And they've got tons of different designs. You can go to their website and check out what they have there. I'm sure you'll find something that you would like. I mean, it's kind of like cool stickers, but they're really patches, you know, and everybody loves stickers, right? So why not put patches that look like stickers on your stuff and be proud of what you know, that you got a hole in something. I guess you can be proud. You can be proud that you actually do stuff and you wear your gear down. But this helps repair it, you know. And then we've got the Fox Edge Olea right here. Awesome EDC knife that was in the basic box. Great build quality, great ball bearings, looks great, works great, stays sharp, and it's ready for work. So put it in your pocket, get it into your EDC rotation, and use that knife right there. And last and certainly not least, the Tommy P. Puko from Lord & Field. I'm telling you, bushcraft is tons of fun. If you don't do it, there's you a knife to help you get started in it. 90-degree spine, it's got the Scandi grind, it's got the stacked leathered handle. It works great. Got your leather sheath. Go out there and use a traditional style bushcraft knife and learn some bushcrafting skills. That dude right there is ready to do work. Don't just let that thing sit in your house and look at it. Take it out and use it. It's freaking awesome. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to check out Battlbox at battlbox.com, battlbox.com. If you want to find out more about the company, you can go to the What's in the Box page. Everything from Mission 84 all the way down to Mission 1 is on there as far as the products that we've sent out and all the vidges. Yeehaw, if you like to watch vidges, that's the place to go. If you have questions, you can go to the Frequently Asked Questions tab on the website. If your question isn't in there and the answer that you're looking for isn't in there, which I'm pretty sure it will be, but if it's not, you can send an email to questions@battlbox.com and customer service will be there to help. We really pride ourselves on having the best customer service around when it comes to the subscription industry, and to be quite honest with you, any industry. To be quite honest with you, we got a great customer service staff. If you need help, they're there to help you at questions@battlbox.com. And that's all I got for you today. Yeehaw. Mission 85 is right around the corner, and I'm fixing to go get in that hammock right there and get a little shut-eye. But first, I'm gonna grab the hand warmer because I might need it in there. Yeehaw. Throw it in the foot box, keep my toes nice and warm in my sleeping bag. Love you, mean it. I'm gonna take this too because it's lots of fun doing bushcraft stuff with this knife right here. I'll see you next month with Mission 85, y'all. Yeehaw and all.